Extreme weather events happen a few times a year, but only dedicated storm chasers will encounter some truly bizarre weather phenomenon. In my 10 years of storm chasing, I've encountered some pretty strange stuff. From a record-breaking tornado to lightning on the radio, these are my top 5 weird weather encounters. Positive lightning is the most powerful variety of this shocking phenomenon. Positive lightning strikes often have a smooth appearance, and the thunder from these bolts often sounds more like a cannon.
Oh, big positive bolt right next to us.
Capturing this event is already rare, as less than 5% of all lightning strikes come in this variety. But what makes these bolts even more strange is when you can hear them on the radio.
Whoa, that one was right above me.
On March 5th of 2022, a powerful line of storms was putting down nearly constant positive lightning strikes. During this chase, I had a Bluetooth radio adapter connected to an FM channel, and whenever one of these bolts hit nearby, it would distort the radio. If you listen closely, you can hear the faint crackle as this bolt crashes in front of me.
Getting crazy.
This is caused by the immense amount of electricity generated by a lightning strike, which can rapidly change the nearby electric field. This rapid change can momentarily mess with radio signals.
It's all behind me now. Except for that one was right there.
So, if you ever want to hear how much lightning is in a storm, but you don't want to step out to listen for thunder, try turning on your radio. Pop-up thunderstorms are a frequent summertime occurrence. Often, these storms only last an hour, with some rain and maybe a few lightning strikes before disappearing. What no one expects is for one of the rarest storms on Earth to crash their day on the water. This storm is known as a supercell, and its rotating updraft can churn out all forms of severe weather.
This little pulse storm organized into a tiny little supercell, and you can see the RFD clear slot cutting this storm in half, so this is a supercell that has tornado potential.
The Storm Prediction Center issues severe weather outlooks every day. However, on June 10th of 2022, this supercell formed in an area highlighted only for typical thunderstorms. This storm sat over this Wisconsin lake town for 2 hours and dumped buckets of golf ball-sized hail.
Oh yeah. Now we're really in it. Now we're in it. Just decimated this hail.
The surprising nature of a storm this strong is pretty unusual. But what's even more strange is when one of these sneaky thunderstorms produces a tornado. On July 13th of 2023, Wisconsin was highlighted for yet another day of general thunderstorms. But weather-wise meteorologists took notice of a region with high amounts of low-level instability and low-level wind shear. Low-level instability can power robust convection, and low-level wind shear can help these storms start spinning. With pop-up thunderstorms tracking into this primed environment, I made my way west to take a look at these little cells.
This storm is really going to be our only shot, since the one behind it is kind of fizzled.
Initially, these storms looked aggressive.
The Bourdo will get its act together here in the next few minutes, but it's slowed way down. Definitely have a rotating wall cloud on this thing. Nothing hanging below there that I can see.
But over time, slowly became more disorganized. However, this would become the little storm that could, as a weak tornado began reaching for the ground.
We have a rotating area coming this way. We're gonna have to move. Oh my gosh, we have a sideways tornado. Sideways tornado. Holy crap, we have a tornado. It's a pretty substantial tornado too. We can get out and get some video of this thing.
This tornado caught residents and storm chasers off guard. Luckily, it stayed over an open field where there were only a few trees to impact. Catching a tornado on a 0% day is very strange, but a tornado outbreak on a 0% day is even weirder. October 12th of 2022 seemed like a typical fall day. It was raining a little bit as a line of weak thunderstorms moved into southern Wisconsin.
I'm gonna stop out here and look.
What no one expected was an outbreak of tornadoes at 11 a.m. terrorizing the region.
Oh yeah, there it is. That's a big old storm base right there. Textbook wall cloud on that. Let's see, is it gonna drop something? I can't tell. I'm gonna get a still of this.
This storm occurred in an environment that seemed non-conducive for tornado production. Almost no instability was available to fuel these storms, but a remarkable amount of low-level wind shear was able to get this line spinning.
Strong RFD. Strong RFD. Strong rear flank downdraft. Holy crap, that is whipping. Let's get in.
This complex of storms produced 7 tornadoes, and fortunately, all of them were rated EF0. Tornadoes in the morning hours of the fall are exceedingly strange for Wisconsin, but something that has never been recorded in the state is a tornado in February, at least until February of 2024. In the late hours of February 8th, a historic tornado event was turning communities upside down in southern Wisconsin.
Alrighty, we are in front of a tornado-warned storm just south of Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. This storm had a history of a large destructive tornado.
A powerful supercell was approaching Evansville and was ready to break a Wisconsin record. The first tornado this storm produced was an EF1. This tornado packed winds of 110 miles per hour and would become the first February tornado ever recorded in Wisconsin. The next tornado was rated EF2 with 130 mile per hour winds. This would become Wisconsin's first significant tornado ever recorded during the month of February.
Okay, we're gonna get on the other side of this grove of trees and houses here. Yeah, perfect view, perfect view. If you can pull up somewhere.
Right here.
Yeah.
You can hear the sirens wailing. I'm going to set up a time lapse here.
Morning light revealed devastating damage as this tornado struck farms just east of Evansville. Fortunately, downtown Evansville was spared from a direct hit, and there was only one injury reported with this record-breaking tornado. The fact that a storm like this has never been recorded in Wisconsin makes this the weirdest weather event I've ever seen yet.